How to predict your bills with solar. For those of you that haven't got solar yet, how do you know what your bills will be if you do get solar? Well, my solar and battery calculator will answer that question. Here's how it works. Let's say I live up near Brisbane, postcode 4008. I'm looking at buying a nice big 9 kilowatt system. It's north facing, 22 degrees from horizontal. No battery yet, thank you very much. The cost of the system, that'll be about $9,000. I'll pay 24 cents per kilowatt hour for my electricity from the grid. What's my current bill? Well, let's say $700 a quarter, $2,800 per year, and a feed-in tariff of 18 cents. Let's calculate the savings. Now, the first thing to realize about the results is they will vary depending on what your self-consumption ratio is. Now, your self-consumption ratio is how much of the solar energy you generate and use in your home and how much you export to the grid. A good number to start with is 30% self-consumed, 70% exported. And if I use that number, the calculator tells me I'm going to save almost $3,000 in the first year. That's pretty good. That gives me a payback of just over 3 years for the $9,000 that I've spent. But here's the really exciting bit, for me anyway, your next 4 bills. If you remember, before we got solar, our bills were around $700 per quarter. They vary slightly by season, but what are the bills going to be like after solar? Well, in summer, we're looking at a $33 credit. Autumn, we're looking at a $54 bill. Winter, $53, and spring, the best season of the lot, a $143 credit. And that's the best season because up in Brisbane we get heaps of sunshine in spring, but we don't use too much electricity to cool the house. Those are impressive savings, but are they too good to be true? Well, to test the calculator, we asked people to send in their before solar bills and their after solar bills. And here's the before and after bill from a user called Shane, who funnily enough lives in postcode 4008 near Brisbane. Before he got solar, his bill was $733. After, Shane got a 9 kilowatt system, his autumn bill was $55. How does that compare with the calculator? Well, here's his autumn bill. We estimated a $699 bill before solar and a $54 bill after. So, pretty accurate. Now, I'm not guaranteeing your calculator results will be within $1 of your actual results. But if your inputs are realistic, the results will be pretty close. So those savings are with solar only. But what if Shane added a battery? Well, let's edit the inputs of the calculator and give Shane a battery to see how much that would save him. So we'll keep everything else the same, but we'll give Shane a Tesla Powerwall 2 battery. That's going to cost him an extra, just over $15,000, bringing the cost of the entire system with solar and batteries to just over $24,000. Everything else stays the same. So the results are in. We will change the self-consumption ratio back to 30% without batteries, so we can compare it with the previous results. The first full year's savings, solar and batteries, $3,164, and that comprises of $2,868 from the solar, but only $296 from the $15,000 battery. So the simple payback of the whole system looks okay at 7 years, but that's made up of a 3-year, 2-month payback for the solar and a whopping 32-year payback for the batteries.
Now, the economics of batteries will improve rapidly as we go forward. But right now in 2020, not everyone's buying batteries because they want to save money. Some people just love the technology, that's why I bought one. Some people want to support the battery industry, and some people want to back up their home. And if that's you, go for it.